Hello guys, welcome to the live stream again today. And yes, guys, we'll be playing with all of you. And today I'm just planning to solve some puzzle streak as well. And hope you will help me in solving some puzzles. So we'll go ahead now and we'll start playing some arena games. And if you're online, guys, just challenge me and we'll have some fun, right? We'll have some relaxing time. We'll try to enjoy as well. And forgive me for my green screen, some problem with it doesn't like the white color on my t-shirt, so you'll see some uh, maybe something strange on the screen. But yeah, that's fine. Okay, Sarth is here. Hello, Sarth. Good to see you. Hope you're doing fine. Sarth has already challenged us, so we'll try to play with you, Sarth. Just a minute. I also wanted to share that there is those who are in Chennai or those who are willing to go to Chennai. There are tickets available for the Chess Olympiad. I'll just confirm the dates also. Chess Olympiad it starts on 28th of July. So there are tickets available, guys. If you want to go, you can visit there. I'll share the link there for the Olympiad, and I'll just show what exactly the tickets are like. Okay, I'll show in some time, guys. Okay, so let's try to play with Sarth now. Okay, Sarth has challenge. Let's try to play with Sarth. Casual blitz, very nice. Okay, Sarth, let's go ahead. D4, let's go D5. Let's try to play. What will we try to play? E3 and I think he plays C4, right? Let's try to play aggressive. Let's go C5. Knight F6, Knight C3, Knight C6, F4. This is a Cole system, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go Bishop G4, Queen B3. Okay, Knight F3. Can we go Knight E4? Let's go E6 first. Bishop E7. We'll just castle now. Go A6, B5 later on, Rook C8. Okay, what does the position demand right now? E3 is hanging. What about this knight? Where is this knight supposed to go? They have this F5 move. Let's go Rook C8 first. Does it want to go here? Okay, they want to go Knight E5, but they need to play G4 first. That will weaken their castle. Yeah, so king moves. Why the king moves? Maybe Rook G1? No, I'm not sure why the king moves. I'll go A6, B5, B4 now. A6, B5. Okay, G4. Let's go back. F5. Okay, pawn takes. Now I think the Rook is really having a good time there. Okay, king moves. Let's see what we can do now. Can we go knight b4? Knight b4, queen e2. Rook c2, pawn a3. Can we go knight e4 here? Knight e4, knight e4, d4, knight d2. We have b5. Okay, let's go b5 now. I should have gone knight a5 there really. Knight a5, knight c4. This is a target, this is a target. a4, b4. Queen b6, queen a5 I think is slightly better maybe. Knight moves. Knight takes, pawn takes, knight e4, knight e4, d4, queen f2, f7 is hanging then. Okay, now I'm in time pressure, so let's continue pushing the pawns there. Sai Teja is here. Hello, Sai Teja. Hope you're doing fine. If they capture, we just capture here on c6. So we are really in a very dangerous time pressure right now. Okay, guys, let me just check what we can do here. Let's go knight b4. Yes, Santosh, I'm 2048 FIDE. Rook c2. We should have gone back to c6 there, I guess. Okay, I think that's the problem now. Yeah, that's losing, right? Let's resign. Okay. Yeah, thanks for the game, Sat. Very nice game. Okay, let's go for the next one. Let's try to play with Sai Teja. Just having some coffee, guys. Sorry for that. Okay, Sai Teja, can you go ahead, please? Can you make your move? Okay, Destroy Sani, can you challenge me 3 plus 2, please? I'm not playing Bullet now, so please challenge 3 plus 2. Yes, Nikolai. Good to see you, Nikolai. Hope you're doing fine. Yes, having a bit of coffee today. I'm feeling a bit sleepy right now, so I just thought of having some coffee and then just giving a boost to my mind before I start playing. I already started playing before I had coffee, so maybe now I'll get some energy from my coffee. Let's hope I don't blunder now. Yes, guys. Yes, Nikolai, you can play with me. You can challenge me. 3 plus 2. Blitz, please. So right now we are piece up, so two pieces up. So it's just a simple game. We just have to exchange the pieces whenever possible and keep our king safe. A simple formula when you are piece up, just try to exchange the pieces, keeping your king safe. There is knight b7 now. We have knight e5. Yes, play Valdemar. Nikolai, you can try to challenge me. 3 plus 2. Yeah, sir, let me accept others' challenges, okay? So once that is done, I'll try to play with you if we get time. Just knight e3 next. Rook takes, king takes. Okay, they are not exchanging. There should be a mate here. Yes, thank you very much, Sai Teja, for the game. Okay, I'm waiting for your challenge, Nikolai. Play Valdemar. I think your challenge is pending, so just quickly challenge me. Yeah, so meanwhile, guys, I was just showing you this if you are interested. This is the tickets to your Fall 44 Chess Olympiad, which is in Chennai, India. If you're around in India and if you want to visit, guys, you can visit this website. So I'm not promoting anything. I'm not going to get any money from this. I'm just making sure that you're aware of this, that you can purchase a ticket and you can visit there and you can watch the players playing in the Olympiad. There are many teams. I don't know the exact count of the countries, how many countries are participating, but definitely if you're around Chennai or if you wish to travel to Chennai, definitely you can try to explore this part, guys. Okay, let's try to go ahead, guys. Let's try to play Valdemar, Nikolai. Just Nikolai, go ahead. Okay, e4. Let's try to go e5 this time. Let's try to play something which we don't play very often. Knight f3, knight s6, knight c6, the main line. And here bishop c4, Italian. We can try this knight d4 Italian trap. Let's try this Italian trap. Pawn takes, and this. Yeah, so castles. How do we continue now? We go knight f6, I guess, and we go. I think we go d5 here. Pawn takes, knight takes. Now rook e1 check, bishop e6, queen f3. We can just go c6 then. Okay, now bishop d6. They have bishop d5, bishop f4, bishop e6, f e6, rook e6, king d7. What else? What else? Knight f4, queen f4. No, not required. We can just go bishop e7 now. Let's not do any adventures. Yes, Saviteja, I'll show the Italian trap. In case I just it runs out of my mind, just remind me. Okay, I'll definitely show the Italian trap. It's not that difficult. After this game, I'll show that how to play Italian trap. And it always, I mean, it's not recommended to play against very high-rated players, but you need to prepare that. Okay, there's a lot of theoretical preparation, and book says or the engine say it is a bad move for black to play knight d4. But if you do a research, if you do your study, definitely you will see there are some advantage you can extract out of it. But yes, I'll show that trap. Okay, Saiteja, please remind me there. Queen c3 is there, we can get a free pawn, and this generally when there is a pawn hanging pawn in c file, it's always a weakness. So you can try to go this rook c8, try to attack the weakness here. They can try to go rook c1 maybe, or even bishop e5, trying to support the bishop, support the pawn. Bishop f6 I think would have been better than queen a5, so that we would have not allowed bishop e5 there. Yes. Bishop e5, now they have a strong case of attacking on g7. Now there is queen g3. Let's go rook e8. Queen g3. We have bishop f8 to support the pawn. Okay, knight moves. We'll go bishop queen a6, no, knight c5, right? Queen a6, knight c5. We can go queen a4, knight c5, bishop takes, queen takes, rook c8. Queen goes back to e3. Then we have queen g4. Okay, so let's just, I think, play queen a4 so that we have a way to come back on the king side if required. I think I can rearrange. Okay, I can rearrange my screen a bit so that you can. Okay, knight d5, knight e6 is the idea. Then we go bishop c5. Oh, I think I should have gone bishop f8 there actually, because now there is queen g3. Knight e6 I have to meet with rook e6. Okay, Sarvasva is here. Hello, Sarvasva. Hope you are doing fine. Oh, Shri Shirav is also here. Hello, Shri Shirav. I'll always try to play some openings which are not easy to play from both the sides so that you can test yourself. It's raining heavily here, guys. It's just pouring down right now. Okay, that gives us an entry. Should we take the entry to e2? Or should we just attack the weakness? What are the candidate moves? Rook g6 is there. Let's play queen f5. So they want to exchange off the queens. Okay, d5 is hanging, so we need to exchange off. X goes to 7th rank, b7 is hanging, so I should go b6. Okay, that's a good way to exchange the rooks. Definitely a good way. There is a back rank weakness. I have to be careful about the back rank weakness there. Oh, there is bishop moves, right? Okay, very good, Nikolai. You really played well in this game. It's more about how you handle the time pressure, and you handled it beautifully in this game. Oh, a5 is hanging, right? Okay. I think that's a blunder. It's just the process of getting the spawns safely to the queening square. Yes, very nice game. You really fought well in time pressure, Nikolai. Very nice game, very nice game. Yes, I really enjoyed the game. Thank you very much. So let's come back, guys. Let's come back to the challenges. Okay, I think Sai Teja, you were asking about the trap, right? Italian trap. I'll just quickly show how the Italian trap works. If you are not aware, you can look at this, guys. So e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, and there is knight to d4. This is also called the Italian trap, or it's called as Blackburn Syrian gambit, where you sacrifice the pawn on e5. Now to continue, white should perfectly, I mean, if white wants to continue perfectly, he should play c3, or he can take the knight, okay? But don't take the pawn on e5. This is a trap. If you take the pawn on e5, knight e5, you go queen to g5, attacking the knight and the pawn at the same time. So white thinks, okay, if the queen captures pawn, I can put the rook back on f1. So let's try to capture the pawn first so that we can get this rook in a fork. So white captures this f7 pawn, and then we go g2, and the rook moves to f1. Okay, because queen was trying to attack the rook moves to f1, and now the queen can capture here, give a check. Now there are a couple of moves: bishop e2 or queen e2. Queen e2 will prolong the game for a bit, but right now bishop e2 is what generally white plays, and ignoring the fact that there is a knight f3 check and mate. Okay, so you can make a note of this game, Italian trap or Blackburn Shilling Gambit, and you can try it against your opponents in the blitz games, guys. Okay, so that is your trap, Sai Teja. I hope this helps you. Just let me know in the comments. Yes, yes, Nikolai. You really played good today, Nikolai. Okay, let's come back to the challenges. There are three challenges right now. I think this one has challenge first, right? Sarvasva has challenge first. Let's accept Sarvasva's challenge. Uh, Sriram, please hold on for some time. Okay, let's play what? Karo Khan C6. Okay, let's go D5. Let's go. I think Bishop F5 is better there. But let's go Knight F6. Okay, what is that? Let's try. Let's try this D4. If they play D3, there is a very nice trap. Okay, they did not play D3. I was expecting a D3 there to set up some trap. Okay, let's go ahead. So D3, actually there was this queen A5 check and queen takes knight. and check again if they had played d3 there. So knight goes back and we can just castle now. If they take, we take on h2, king h2, queen takes on uh, d4 then. Now we go knight c6, so there is bishop to g5. They are trying to pin the knight. We'll play h6. We'll go knight c6 next. Okay, knight h5. That's a strange move. Do we have bishop h2 now? King h2. We need e5 in place, but e5 will block the bishop space. So let's try to get the queen in the game now. How can we get the queen in the... Oh, we need to develop the pieces as well. Let's develop the pieces simply first. Always development first, guys. Rest all you can do later on whenever you get time. Development should be the first priority. Let's go queen a no queen a5 blunder b6 bishop b7 queen c7. Okay, knight moves. Knight wants to come on c4. What's the idea? They just want to take the bishop. So we'll go queen to c7, attacking on h2 now. So they'll play either g3 or knight f3. Oh, okay. So we can check and then come back. And now if they push g3, we'll just capture, 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 and then it would be an amazing game now. Let's see if we can win this one. We have sacrificed the piece. The king is extremely exposed. We have, oh, that's a blunder. That's a blunder because now queen h3 is a mate. The idea was just to put the bishop b7 and trouble this king as much as possible. And I don't think white could have challenged this bishop which is on b7 there. Let's go queen h3 and finish the game now. Yes, thank you very much, Sai Teja. Let's try to play with Sri Shirao now. Okay, let's go. What should we play now? Let's try to play birds opening. Something else, something new. For e5, let's take. Should we take? What happens if we take? I don't know. Is there a queen check? G6, G3, queen e4. Okay, let's take. I don't know what happens. Let's try to. Yeah, there is a trap. There is a trap, right? So this, and then we play knight f3. They play what? They play g4 or something, and then we play. There's a g5 trap. I remember now. Okay, let's go knight f3 now. Let's not take the pawn on d6. We don't know how to play, so let's not go into unknown territory. Let's try to play safe. Let's go e4 now. Now this we have got converted into a king's gambit kind of position with e4 e5 and f4 d6 fe5 d5 knight f3 knight c6. So yes, I have to be careful about this queen c5 check, queen d4 check. There's a king on g1 and a hanging bishop on c4. Bishop f7 is also very tricky. This is going to be very rich, tactically rich game. I feel I have to be we have to be very much on the toes, not to miss out on the tactics. At 6, okay. Can we go bishop f7, king f7? I don't think so, not yet. Now we can think about bishop f7, king f7, knight e5, queen h5. Okay. Can we go knight e5, knight e5, d4, knight c4, e5, knight d5, queen h5, bishop e6? Not helping. Let's stick to development. There is bishop g4 for sure. Trying to pin the knight. Let's go for development. Let them pin the knight. I will sacrifice the rook if required. Bishop g4. Let's go. Can we go queen e1, queen g3 now? Queen e1. Is there queen d4 check? No, there is bishop f3 Rook f3, queen d4 check, king moves, queen takes bishop. Right, so d3 is kind of force. Now knight d4, knight d4. I think we have some tactics there if knight d4. This is a very rich game, guys. Tactically very rich. So many things on the board right now to consider. And these positions are always very much entertaining, guys. This is an entertaining game. Super entertaining game. Should we waste any time now? We have a lead in development, right? So should we go for the attack right away? Okay, let's go for it, guys. Let's go for it. Knight d4. I don't think there is any point in worrying about giving up the exchange. If we have a lead in development, let's go for the attack. Let's not waste time here. Now knight d4, we have d6. We have to go for d6 there. Bishop f7 is not working now. Bishop f7, queen f7, knight d5. Let's go c3. They take, we take with the pawn. Bishop h3, and now we have this check first on a4. Yeah, bishop b5 check first. Let the king move to f8. Let the king get stuck in the center. Okay, let me check Saiteja after the game. Right now there is some time pressure, so let me just focus on the game at the hand. Let's go d4. You're trying to play by sacrificing some material. Let's hope it works for us. e5. I don't know what's happening right now. Just playing fast. Yeah, that's a mistake. Okay, good game, good game. Very nice game. Very tactical game and very much aggressive. Very nice, Ram. So, Chess Brain says, can I play? Yes, Chess Brain, you can play. You can challenge me on my ID Kelo Chess India. So, Said Aja said at move number 11, why didn't you take with the bishop instead of the pawn? Let's check move number 11, guys. What happened there on move number 11? Okay. Why didn't you take with the bishop? Bishop e5. Bishop e5 is fine. We can take with the bishop there. But I think capturing with the pawn creates a threat. Bishop is also fine. I don't know what is better here. Pawn or bishop. What do you think, guys? I took with the pawn because we have a tempo on the knight, and once the knight moves, we have pawn d6 as well to attack the f7. But it was very well defended. Something I missed over here, guys. Let me just check. What did I miss here? Yeah, it's better for black already here. So you take with the bishop or pawn. It's almost same. Taking with the Yeah, it's not much of a difference taking with the bishop and the pawn. Because where did we lose the advantage in the game? Yeah, here. Knight d5 is I think losing here. So h3 there. Yeah, h3, right? h3 is pretty straightforward. Bishop f3, queen f3, and we get rid of all our problems, right? We can just keep attacking there. Yeah, h3 I think could have been, but h3, bishop h4, h5, and then what do we play then? h3, bishop h5, knight d5 now. Okay, knight d5, knight d5, bishop d5, a5. Okay, so it thinks this is equal. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so good game, Sriram. Very nice. Yes. Okay, so Chess Brain says my name is Guna. Let's check the challenges. Okay, sir, still you have to wait. There are some other players, so let's try to play with Guna. Okay, Guna, let's go ahead. Let's try to play what B3 now. So, guys, I was talking about the tickets. If you want to visit the Chess Olympiad, this is a link. If you want, you can also forward it to your friends and in your groups so that they can purchase the tickets if they want. Anand Roy is here. Hello, Anand Roy. Hope you're doing fine. Good to see you, Anand Roy. Okay, Guna, can you make your move, please? Yes, B3, B6. Let's go Bishop B2. Let's try to play very simple this game. Just keep everything closed. I think this is the hedgehog position. This is the hedgehog position, which is just looking like it looks like a hedgehog. So now what to do? You want to explore in the center? Let's not go in there. Let's try to play on the side of the board. Okay, you can go a5. No, I'm not able to visit Olympiad. I wish I could, but I'm not able to. I mean, it's traveling and lot of stuff, right? And it's going to be very expensive at the end. So you will take a train or flight from here, from Mumbai to Chennai. Yeah, thanks, Ram, for the game. Very nice game. Pawn take. Should we take the pawn and create an open file for the rook? Yes, we should. Let's try to create an open file for the rook. And now we can go knight e5, knight f3. But we don't. I don't want to keep this bishop hanging there. Or if we go g4, knight g4, bishop takes b g7 h3. Should we do that, guys? Let's take some risks. Of course, this is a very bad move. Knight pawn to g4. Let's play h3. We're not doing anything. We'll just sit silent. Let's wait for the opponent's mistake. Anand, no, Anand Roy, I'm not a volunteer. I just got a forward in one of my WhatsApp groups for this link if anyone is interested. So I just thought of sharing with all of you. Okay, so yes, guys, if you wish, you can take some tickets from there. Let's go knight e5 now. We have provoked these weaknesses. We can try to go f4, f5 right now as well, right? f4 at least, followed by knight f3. The 28th July, the Olympiad starts, and let's see how many countries are participating. Yeah, this is very important. It was supposed to happen in Russia actually, but due to the Russian invasion, they thought of not doing it in Russia. So initially it was planned to be in Russia, but the tournament is now coming in India. Chess Olympiad. Torch relay, yes, there was a torch relay in most of our cities. 75 cities in India, and 40 days of torch relay before reaching the Chennai. So that's great. Now bishop h6, yeah, rook f3. Okay, knight e7. Let's go knight f3. Support the pawn. Now bishop h6. How are we going to defend e3? Maybe king f2, queen d2. Queen d2. I don't like queen d2. Maybe just push the pawn, give it away again. Okay, let's try to strengthen the pawn. I like how this rook is just relaxing there and waiting for that moment when we get some tactics on a7. So it's really a nice rook sitting at home and watching television, enjoying on the couch, having some popcorn. So e6 is the weakness now, d7 is the weakness, g6 is the weakness. Should we go for queen d3? They'll play f5 and then we'll go for this. Let's try, let's provoke this f5 move. Because if they play f5, we have a very nice outpost on g5 to attack the weakness on e6. If they go king h7, then still we have this knight h4 move. Yeah, f5. Now I think knight is really happy, right, on this g5. You can see a smile on that knight's face there. I think your channel got monetized. No, no, Saitaja, no, not yet. There is no monetization yet. It's still a long way to go, and we should not think about monetization when we are streaming, because if you think about money when you're enjoying the game, then I mean, if you're streaming and if you're thinking about, oh, when I'm going to get monetized, I need money, I want to earn from YouTube, then you really become very much involved with the money part from the earning part, and you go away from what was the reason why you started the streaming, right? For me, I started streaming just to make sure that I enjoy the game and I'm able to share some good insights with my opponents, not opponents, sorry, my viewers there. Okay, now we have this bishop h5, gh5, knight e6 check. Let's try bishop h5. I don't know if it works. Let's try. Rook takes, knight f8. Is rook h8 as well. But we'll just go for this. Rook takes on this h4. Okay, knight f8, very nice. Now we need to activate the queen. Should we go bishop here? Yes, let's go here. Idea is to capture the knight. Rook captures and then we take the pawn on g6. Okay, king moves. They want to take the bishop now. So, if we take, they take this bishop. And then what? Rook f5, gf5, ef5, queen f5, king g8, bishop h6. Now it will take a lot of time then to proceed. Okay, I think we can go queen e2 there. So if they capture, we can just capture back. If they don't capture, we can capture. Knight captures, queen h5 check, and queen takes on g6. Yeah, okay, just in time. Let's take the rook. Check, check, check. Is there a mate? There has to be a mate somewhere. So rook f6 check, or rook h6 check. There has to be a mate here somewhere, guys. Yeah, queen h7 mate. Yes, very nice game. Gudna, thank you for the game. Okay, Sai Teja and Sarath, you have already played, so let me accept Sarath's challenge now. Let's start. Let's try to play with you. Okay, d4. Let's try to go what? Let's try to go c5. Let's capture. And let's go d5 now. Bishop d3. Knight f6. c3. Let's go g6. Bishop g7. Knight c6. Knight e5 is the idea there. So let's castle first. Knight e4, bishop e4, d4, knight moves, e5. Okay, let's go rook e8. e5, a4. Let's provoke them to go b4. Rook e1, a4. Pawn takes. That's good. Now what to do? Now bishop g4. Queen b6. That queen b3. That is interesting. We can go knight a5. Queen b4. There has to be some tactics here. Now you start questioning yourself. Why did we play rook e8? It was for no reason there. Right? Yeah. So let's just play e6 there. Yeah, let's check the comments meanwhile, guys. Yeah, nothing in the comments. That's fine. Okay, let's try to go knight a5. I don't know how it works. Rook moves and bishop f8. That I think was unfortunate for white. So poison pawn is always dangerous, guys. So you have to take care when you're capturing the poison pawn. Okay, let's go for it. Gf3. Bishop goes here. Now let's take the pawn. Rook e2, knight h5, knight f4. I think that should be it. And check. Queen d2. Yes, very nice game. Thank you very much, Sarth. So no more challenges, guys. So I'll take a pause here for today. And again, I think we streamed for about how much? 1 minute, 1 hour and 30 minutes, 1 hour 30, 50, almost 1 hour now. 1 hour, almost 1 hour, guys. Okay. So thanks for being there, guys. It was fantastic playing with all of you. Tomorrow, again, not tomorrow, I think Sunday I'll be online. Sunday there's a tournament in Kalyan, so I'll be trying to visit there in Kalyan. I'll try to make a video on that if possible. And then I'll share that video with all of you guys. Okay. So, Saitej asks how we know it is a poison pawn or not. So, poison pawn is whenever there is a b2 pawn or b7 pawn. These pawns are called as poison pawns, and if those pawns are hanging and if you capture with the queen, there is a high chance that you can get your queen trapped. Okay, so avoid that altogether. Okay, Sai Teja, I think we will play last game with you. Just I'll play last game with you. So that's the problem, guys, with the poison pawn. And I remember one funny story of the poison pawn. There was a billionaire actually. He had a lot of money and he was super rich and he was a very good chess player. So and once while playing the game, he captured the b2 pawn when his queen was on b6. He captured the pawn on b2, and then his queen got trapped after a few moves. Okay, and then his queen got trapped after a few moves. The problem was that he got so annoyed, he was so angry about it that why did I capture the poison pawn? Why did I give my queen away in that way? He wrote in his will. Will is that what wealth will my children get from when I go away or when I pass away? What wealth will my children get from this? So there he wrote that if my son or my daughter ever captures a poison pawn, they will not get anything from my property or from my wealth. Okay, this was a long story. I'd read it about 25 years back. There was a short game, and it was really funny that a person who was a chess player, so much rich, that when he wrote in his will that if his son or daughter ever captures a poison pawn, they will never get the wealth or the property from their share. So yeah, it was a funny story, but yeah, it just made a mark in my mind that how important it is not to capture the poison pawn, and hence I wanted to share this story with you guys. I hope you will remember as well this story. There is queen e2, queen e2. If there is king f1, bishop takes rook. Bishop f7, king f7, knight g5, knight's forking the queen. So you have to be careful. So bishop f7, I have to play. Yeah, now bishop f7. I have to play king here. Next move, I need to go here on g4 and capture the knight. Yes, it was a smart move. Bishop takes f7, a very nice trap. So I hope guys you remember this story and do not ever capture the poison pawn. Yes, I hope I'm not falling into any traps. King is not in a great position, so yeah, they are supporting the knight now. I can just, can I? No, bishop. They'll just take the bishop. Let's go at 6 simply and then capture this bishop on f7. Very simple, right? Yes. Okay, you're trying to capture this. I'll just take the knight first. On push. Queen f6. The idea is to go queen a6 and queen takes bishop. Okay, now let's go queen check and take the bishop. I'm getting too greedy over here, I know that. I'm just going for all the free pieces. But I think that's okay, right? They don't have any pieces left to checkmate us, so we have to avoid perpetual checks now by any means. They should not be able to deliver any perpetual checks. Now knight d7, knight f6, and then just maybe we are done with the game then. Yeah, queen c5, queen f2. Let's develop the knight first. King f2, queen c5 check. Okay, pawn takes. That should be a mate now. Yes, now queen c5 check and queen takes f2 is a mate. Yes. Thank you very much, Aiteja. Thanks all of you guys for being there on the live stream. See you soon tomorrow, not tomorrow again, on Sunday, guys. Tomorrow I'm very busy with the classes, so on Sunday I'll see you all. And let's see how we can cover up for the Olympiad. Also, those who are interested in joining me for the live stream, guys, please message me on the Leeches ID, and you can join me on the live stream, and you can learn streaming as well, guys. You can practice streaming on this channel with me. So let's go ahead, and I'll be waiting for your messages. If you're interested, do join me. Okay, guys, see you then. Bye bye. Have a nice time. Bye bye.